Hello from Myrtle Beach. We are here for the weekend at our beach house, and I've had a few requests for a Myrtle Beach vlog, so here you go. This is going to be a bonus vlog. We'll still have our regular Disney vlogs on Wednesday, but I'll put this one out probably on Friday in our bonus vlog slot. We have annual passes to Ripley's Aquarium here. The annual pass is a great deal if you're going to come more than one time because it's not that much more than a standard ticket. Yeah.
And also, if you wait till November, what's the Black Friday sale?
Black Friday, yeah.
The last 2 years, they've been doing half off on the passes. Yeah,
which is a great deal. And then we're going to walk around Broadway, and then we're going to head to the beach. So we got a fun day ahead. Ready to get started.
Get to it.
Yep. So we have just stepped into Ripley's, and this is a display right at the front. It's really cool looking. Here's what the lobby looks like. Gift store is the exit, of course. Planet Jellies over here. Down here they have a touch pool. So I love this tank. It's always beautiful and so relaxing to look at. Look at all those fish up there. I don't think so. I think they're just hanging out together. That's neat.
They usually have a puffer of fish in here.
I see the puffer. It's right up there. Alright, so they have this tunnel and it has sharks in it, and usually this conveyor belt's moving, although we don't usually use it, we usually use the walkway. But coming early in the morning is nice because otherwise this tunnel gets packed. Alright, so we are now in the shark tunnel, and this turtle's name is Gabby. We know this because we went on a behind the scenes tour. Always fun to see the turtle. And she actually has another habitat she can swim into that's away from the people.
Could be it. I can't remember.
No, it's back there, I remember, yeah. And so it's kind of nice. She doesn't have to stay out here unless she wants to, which is kind of cool. But I love the shark tunnel. I think this is so cool. It doesn't get old for me. I like this guy just laying up here. I always enjoy seeing the puffins because they're reactive. They actually come over when you walk up, which is pretty neat.
Puffers.
Yeah, puffers, not puffins. Puffins look like, yeah, those are Arctic animals. Sorry about that. Puffers, pufferfish. But I love how they come over when you come up. It's pretty neat. And you can climb in that little hole over there. I'll do that and Brian can film it. And in this tank I found Nemo and I found Dory.
Oh, and these guys are back.
Yeah, Brian likes these guys. They go down in their little hole and come back out. That's so cool.
I could actually watch those guys all day long.
Fascinating creature. Very neat. Alright, so this is Ray Bay. There's a bigger viewing area down below, but the music was too loud to film down there, and there were also a lot of people. This is another view of it. So this is the top where you can actually reach down and touch them when they come by if you want. And then that's the bigger tank over there. So this is a new exhibit they added called Planet Jellies, which is obviously jellyfish. And they have this fun thing over here where you can become a jellyfish by putting your face up here. So we'll let Brian do it.
Alright, got me.
Now he's gonna go up top.
There I am. I'm the yellow.
There he is. It's pretty funny. Alright, so here you can actually touch a jellyfish, which I normally wouldn't want to do, but apparently it's totally safe if you touch the top.
Where he turns.
Ooh, slimy. So these guys are the Japanese stinging nettles. They're pretty as long as they're not near me. As long as they're behind some acrylic. Alright, so we had a good time at Ripley's Aquarium at Myrtle Beach. It's definitely a favorite of ours. So Broadway at the beach is where we're at now, which is where the aquarium is, but it's also a area to come when you're visiting Myrtle Beach that has tons of restaurants and stores, and also some entertainment like the aquarium and a Wonderworks and some other things to do. So here's what it looks like, and it's a little breezy, so I don't know how this will sound, but it's really neat. It's all built around a lake, and if you walk the very outer perimeter, it's about a mile, so that's also a great place to come and take a walk because it's flat and beautiful to look at, so really nice. And they have these giant fish, which you can feed. Okay, so this used to look like Bourbon Street, and they completely redid it, and we have an American Tap House coming on this side, and then there's a Hard Rock Cafe that will be here. Right now it's that pyramid down at the end, but it's actually moving over here. And then Brian just told me he read that they're going to level that pyramid, which is hard to believe, and build a Dave & Buster's at the end, which seems really odd, but...
Well, is that a bar too? It's a bar too, right?
Dave & Buster's? Yeah. I don't know.
I think it's a bar and arcade, so that kind of goes in.
I guess it does, because this is actually the bar district, so to speak. There's a piano bar. That green canopy is a dueling piano bar. We went there one time. Okay, so here's Landry's, and this is probably my favorite food here at Broadway at the beach. And we ate at the original Landry's in New Orleans. It was really, really good. Yeah. But you may not know this if you watch our Disney vlogs. They also own the Yak and the Yeti Animal Kingdom, the Rainforest Cafe at Animal Kingdom in Disney Springs, and I believe also the T-Rex Cafe. So they own a lot. And one nice thing is they have huge menus. So if you have picky eaters and you go to any of their restaurants at Disney, they're going to have a huge menu, whereas Disney has scaled their menu options way down because of the dining plan. So if you've got a big group of people that like lots of different food, if you pick one of those Landry Zone locations, you'll have a much bigger variety of things. Alright, so Wonderworks is this upside down building, and we took our nephews there one time. It's definitely rented for children. If you're an adult, I do not recommend going because it's fairly pricey. But if you have children, it's fantastic. When you say, I think our nephews both really enjoyed it. They have one of those virtual coasters, like what's the one called at Disney? Some of All Thrills. Yeah. And they have a huge indoor rope course. They just have all kinds of stuff.
One ticket price would even include the outdoor rope course, the indoor, and they also have laser tag inside.
Oh, so they have a combo type price. And also our nephew did this zip line that you see here, which is pretty neat. Yeah. So the Build-A-Bear workshop here has Star Wars Build-A-Bear and Marvel Build-A-Bear. So they must have some kind of deal with Disney because those are both Disney properties.
I'll show you an example of Star Wars.
It's right there. They're right there in the store. Those are funny. I like the Chewie one. Down here is some extreme rides, and Brian really likes that one over there that flips you upside down.
Love it. So they have 3 sites with rides here. There's one over there we passed, we didn't film, it's kiddie rides. This one is their extreme, and then the other one at the other end has old Pavilion rides, plus one or two new rides.
Yeah, yeah. And we'll talk about the Pavilion later. Alright, so they have this really fun putt-putt here. We really enjoy this one.
Yep.
And there's a regular theater here, and then there's the equivalent of an IMAX right here. It's called a Big 3D because it's owned by Carmen at the moment. So right here behind us are rides from the Pavilion, which is an area down next to the beach. The area is still there, but they've pretty much demolished everything that used to be the Pavilion.
It's like scorched earth.
This is all that's left. We'll show you when we get to the beach. And also there's a Margaritaville here. We've never been. Neither of us are particularly Buffett fans. We have gone to the bar over here where the lighthouse is, but we've not been in the actual restaurant. So this view right here gives you an idea of the sheer size. That's the opposite end where the Wonderworks building is. And now we're at the very opposite end. So you can see how truly large this place is. And there's a nice Hampton Inn right here too. So if you'd rather stay here than on the beach, that's an option. We're about a mile inland from the beach. And that way you can walk to all of the bars and restaurants. So we had a great morning walking around Broadway at the beach. And now we are headed to the actual beach, which will be fun. And the weather is super fantastic today. Love it. All right, so we are at the location that used to be called the Pavilion. Right here where the volleyball nets are, there was a dance hall. And I'll try to shield this from the wind. This is the, what was an amusement park. So where that pirate ship we showed you earlier, there was a roller coaster. Well, this whole area was called the Pavilion. This was the dance hall, and this was the amusement park. So it's now just a field with a zip line in it, which is pretty sad because it was a cool little park.
Yeah, but Ripley's has been here for a long time.
Yeah, this is pretty neat.
A lot of stuff has been here for years and years.
We've done Ripley's, believe it or not, before, and it was actually very interesting. We'll probably do it again sometime. And the Gay Dolphin right down here has been here since at least the 50s, maybe before. It's been here a really long time. So this is the sort of the heart of Myrtle Beach, so to speak. But there's miles and miles of beach called the Grand Strand that goes on from down towards Murrells Inlet and Garden City all the way up to North Myrtle Beach. It's a long strip of beautiful ocean. So this is the boardwalk. Some of this has been here and some is fairly new. Well, they redid what was here. And it's about 2 miles long. So you can walk on either paved or boardwalk type place for a couple of miles round trip. And that's the skywall that you see over there, which is a lot of fun. Great views from that. We've done that before. Highly recommend it. And each of those cars you see is air conditioned, so it's actually really pleasant, fun ride. And if you're afraid of heights, don't worry about it. My mom is terrified of heights, and she did it with no problem.
And the beach is looking awesome today.
Yes, the beach does look awesome. So we're going to go walk on it.
Do it.
So here we are at beautiful Myrtle Beach. Gorgeous. This is why we come here so much. We love the ocean.
Perfect waves, nice and calm.
Yep.
The water's a little cold, 70 degrees Fahrenheit. So
yeah, so
you know it's not many people.
Yeah, there's a couple of kids playing in it, but you see that pretty much no one else is. And this is actually not where we come to swim. There's tons of public beach access where you can park your car all up and down Myrtle Beach, which is another nice feature. There's plenty of access for the public. And so this in the summer, I know it doesn't look crowded now, but in the summer this is packed. I mean, it's like wall-to-wall people.
Umbrellas everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
Fighting for a spot.
Yeah, so we actually are much further down past all the hotels is where we go to get to the beach. Much better spot. But this is a perfect day. I mean, this is gorgeous. So this is Myrtle Beach. We had a great time. The ocean is beautiful today. The weather is beautiful today.
This is a nice beach to come down to.
It really is, and it's family friendly as well. So if you've got kids, it's a great place. There's tons of other activities. We've just barely scratched the surface. When we come back here for a week, I'll try to do one with some other interesting things that we didn't cover in this vlog.
Yeah, so up and down the strip, there's tons of stores, entertainment like haunted houses, motion theater type stuff. Ripley's, of course, tons of stuff.
Well, and then there's things that aren't right here, like Alligator Adventure, Brook Green Gardens. There's just so many activities. You could not be bored here.
Nope.
So thanks for joining us for this bonus vlog at Myrtle Beach. And if you enjoy our videos, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. We love to hear from you.